Thanks for tuning in to Bloomberg Quint. ITI is a company in focus. They've signed an MOU with Atlantis Technologies to deliver solutions to government agencies, defense, and PSUs. They've also received a LOI from Airtel for a fiber-to-home rollout in 8 circles in the country. Joining us now to talk about all this and more is Mr. R M Agarwal. He's the Chairman and Managing Director of ITI Limited. Mr. Agarwal, good having you. Thanks so much for joining in. Hope all is safe with you.
Yeah, thank you. Safe.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can I first talk about this fiber-to-home rollout order that you received from Airtel? What is the nature of this work? Is it as the order suggests? And can we expect more such things now that telecom as a sector is consolidated so much?
Yes, you are very right. Basically, this is the first time ITI has diversified into the private area. First time ITI is working with the private telecom service provider. And for the last few months, we were working on this project. So Airtel wanted a very good partner for FTTS rollout. So in the 8 circles, Airtel has awarded work to ITI for the intra-city fiber to the home. And of course, in one of the states, they have given us in the intercity also. So yes, so this is the beginning of the new era for ITI as well as for Airtel. So depending on the quality and the timelines, yes, we will be expecting more such works in future. This is the first work given to us.
Okay. Mr. Agarwal, so congrats for getting that. We don't see too many PSUs getting such orders. Just wondering, one, what could be the timelines of this order? By when do you expect to maybe finish these? Because I'm guessing this will happen in phases, right?
First order of around this 3,000 kilometer we shall be doing in the next 4 months time. So definitely unlikely the government organizations which issue the order in one go. Yes, private operator they do have they are working. So they shall be releasing orders in phases. So once we complete this order, definitely we will be expecting more such orders in future.
So sorry, you're saying one of the circles will be completed in 4 months, right? The remaining will take time.
Yes, the first lot of work, the first allocation of work that is around 3,000 kilometer in the intra circle and the inter circle, it has to be completed in the next 4 months time. So once this is done, and so definitely other similar work will be coming in not only in these circles, but we are expecting in other circles as well.
Okay. By virtue of the is it possible to tell us what the remuneration of such an order typically is? What's the size? What are the margins, etc. in such an order?
Okay, this is the first time.
Oops. I think the video is just paused. We'll just try and connect back with Mr. Agarwal, but it's very interesting. There's so much to talk about, but let's try and get him back. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Agarwal, your video had frozen.
Work-wise, it may be not much work seeing the potential and seeing the work orders with ITI. Okay, we do have more than 11,200 work order available with us as far as POs and APOs are concerned. But this is the highest priority work for us because it has come from one of the leading service provider in the country, that is Airtel. So work-wise, it is around 50 to 55 CR. So yes, as far as work-wise, it is not much, but definitely Airtel is the leading FTTS provider in addition to the other leading service provider. So yes, more such work will come to us in future in the coming years. As far as margins are concerned, yes, margins also very tight margins are there for us. But yes, still we will be working on the narrow margins. Yes.
Okay, of course, because it's a new line of work. Just wondering, Mr. Agarwal, would you look to approach the other 2 players as well? Have you already done that? Would you look to work with them?
Yes. Okay, this order has recently come to us. We were working with them for the last 6 months. So now it has been materialized, and we shall be approaching to other operators. But firstly, we will settle down. We will prove our credentials with the Airtel, and then we will approach to the other service providers. It is very important for private sector to understand ITI, the changed ITI, and working of the ITI, and then definitely they will have faith in the working of ITI. They will come to us automatically, and definitely we will approach them as well.
Okay. You've also signed an MOU with Atlantis Technologies to deliver solutions, etc. I'm guessing this would be one of the many things that you do, right? You probably sign MOUs or agreements with number of companies to share technological expertise and then do work, or is this a landmark thing?
I think this itself in a landmark itself, as we have signed up more than 25 MOUs And first of the MOU was with the this Tech Mahindra, that was for the 4G rollout and the manufacturing in the in our Bangalore plant. So yes, that has already been taken shape. That is started. We have already submitted our proposal to Department of Telecommunications and for the POC to the BSNL. And we have already started process in the our Bangalore plant for manufacturing of the 4G radio equipment, which is 5G upgradable. So that is the first MOU, and of course we have tied up similar MOU with the other very major IT player of the country. So that is as far as 4G manufacturing is concerned. And similarly, we have tied up so many MOUs with the others, but because we have not intimated to our regulator, so I'm not in a position to touch upon those points. But those very important MOUs. Yes, recently we have all the commercials have been finalized with the Elantus technology. As we were diversifying, we were the manufacturing company. So we are already manufacturing a lot of products, and then definitely EPC company as a project we are doing BharatNet projects. Gujarat we are doing, Maharashtra Mahanet we are doing. Similarly, Odisha and the West Bengal we do have certain presence of the BharatNet projects, and network for spectrum, that is the other project which we are doing for the defense. And of course, very shortly we are expecting very big order from the defense as far as our projects are concerned. Recently, we have diversified into many new technological areas. So cyber security is one of the concern of the country, and no PSU was there. So ITI is now taken a lead, and we have partnered with India's only Indian cyber security player, that is the identity and the access management services. So this Islandus is the
sir, just a second. Yeah. I'm losing you. Sir, just a second. I've actually lost your feed a little bit. Your voice was garbled, but viewers, I could make out what the management is trying to say. They are trying to say that because there was no PSU present in the cybersecurity space, ITI has taken the lead and it is now present in that pocket. Sorry, your voice was a bit garbled, Mr. Agarwal, but yeah, please finish your point.
Yeah, so basically we are the only PSU who has entered into this area. So recently we have partnered with the Islandus Technology, who is present in more than 4 countries: US, Europe, and Australia. And they
unfortunately, I can't quite make out what the guest is trying to say. We'll just try and wait for a bit because they are doing some very interesting work, and maybe we can get a clear feed, in which case it'll be worthwhile to get more sense from Mr. Agarwal about what he's spoken about twice on the show already, which is a changed ITI. Maybe some sense around what the changed ITI could do as well would be important. But from the looks of it, okay, I think we now probably have him on a good feed. Sorry, Mr. Agarwal, could you please finish your point?
Yeah, sure. So as I indicated, now we have diversified into many new technological areas: 4G, 5G, artificial intelligence, cyber security. Under cyber security, we are doing the security operation centers with some other companies. But as far as identity and the access management is concerned, that is a part of the cyber security. So we have partnered with one of the best company in the country, that is Islandus Private Limited. Islandus Private Limited has already deployed identity and access management in more than 500 Fortune companies in US, Europe, and Australia. And I think they are the only Indian company who is having complete Indian solutions. So with them, now we shall be addressing this very important market, which is a very high margin and the high volume case. Okay, this is the starting in the country as far as identity and the access management is concerned. We are writing letters to all the PSUs, all the defense services and PSUs. Similarly, we are writing to different private sectors as well. Right now, this is the starting in this business. So ITI has taken a lead, and I am sure our growth will be in this area.
Okay, Mr. Agarwal, so let me try and get some sense. I don't want exact numbers, but how Q1, I believe, is still to come out with the Q1 numbers. In the lockdown, were you able to execute anything, or would it be a dud quarter?
Definitely, I cannot comment much, but definitely we were affected. Our plants were there across the country: 3 in UP, 1 in Palghat, Kerala, 1 in Bangalore, and 1 in Srinagar. So yes, products were definitely suffered a lot, and similarly projects were also suffered. But still we are there. Still we are there. Okay. Yes, problems are there, but still.
Okay, one last question, sir. I heard you say in the interview, again, I don't want the quantum of the order because your results are due to come out, so I don't want to reveal anything else. but I heard you mention that you're expecting a large defense order. You already have told me that your order book is about 11,000 odd crores. Is this large defense order very large compared to the order book, or will it be a small addition to the order book?
Basically, if you see this 11,200 or 300, this includes two part orders expected and the orders in which we were L1. So this includes under that 11,200.
Okay, I get you. Fair call, Mr. Agarwal. Thank you so much for taking the time out, and all the best for the results as well as for the quarters ahead.
Thank you so much. Good day. Thank you.
Okay, viewers, that's ITI. Airtel has awarded them order, not a very large one, but they hope to get more work once they execute the first of the orders, which is in 8 circles, and they hope to work with the other telcos as well, and they're expecting a large order from the defense side as well very, very shortly. Thanks so much for tuning into this conversation.